Clear, little brother. All right.
Yo, Lobo, why you say for?
Because I was joking. Someone was like, "Oh, he's trying to turn this Sneako." I said, "Song, Sneako." That's a joke, man.
Come on, man. You're debating the same people. We're talking to the same guys, talking about similar issues, trying to jack Ye 24. I'm just saying it's going down a similar trajectory.
Ye 24 can only happen if I'm a part of the campaign. It's the only way.
Why is that? To get the Jewish youth on their side?
You guys need the Jews. You need to show everyone that the Jews are invited and loved, and that's just a fact.
Right. Well, if we want to really talk real about this, I was involved. Did you really have an interview lined up, or did you just talk to him on the phone?
No. So I spoke to somebody who was. Wait, are you talking about with Kanye, or are you talking about who you talking about?
Yeah, you talked about Ye saying that you had this interview plan, and then
I spoke to him on the phone. We texted for I think it was 2 or 3 days.
You texted. Did you really have an interview lined up? He wasn't really doing press anymore. He did his interview run.
No, I have a literal text. Oh my! Here, I'll send it to you right now. I have a text on my phone that says, "Yeah, let's do the stream when you get back from Dubai."
Okay.
I'll send it to you later on. But that's actually at the top of our conversation.
Well, what's going on? You said that you have some things that you disagree with me about. And I like what you're doing, man. I like that you stand for something now. You're not doing degenerate dildo stuff anymore. I like the new Adin. I miss the new Adin for real.
Well, I'm going back to that. I actually want to go back to sucking. Well, you're Bangkok, right? There's a lot of transgenders there. Probably have some nice cocks, right? Bangkok.
Well, and we don't do any degeneracy anymore. We're not on that. We're both evolving. We've had a degenerate path past the both of us. So I'm here just training every single day, traveling the world, enjoying life. Beautiful view behind me. We're just in Dubai trying to work on.
Wait, I thought you were in
Tate.
I thought you were in Bangkok. I'm kidding.
You're banned too. You're almost as canceled as me. I don't know why you're making this joke.
Kinda, not really. What did I really do to get canceled, though? If you really think about it, what the fuck did I do?
Come on, man. There's more than two genders.
All I said. You think so?
No, there's not. There's two genders. There's two. Two in the chat. There's 100%.
Right.
Thank you for saying that. And Jadion should have said it too. Jadion is a man of God. He's a Christian. Everybody who believes in God knows that God created two genders. This is not a debate.
Okay, thank you. We can close that off there. And there's stuff that I'm going to ask you, and you can ask me as well about what we think about. Because I'm sure there's stuff that you and I disagree on and whatever, but we'll talk about it. Okay, so this is what I'll ask you first of all. The most critical situation. You start. It was so funny. You're like dancing with a fucking gun, like right here, like just dancing, and you said something about like some clips. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. He did really own you. You know he did. Come on.
Own me, bro. That's it. Okay, you just talk. Hold on. You talk about white people. That's some white people shit to be like, oh, clips, magazines. Bro, everybody says clip. Is that really an own to be like, actually, it's called magazine. Come on, bro.
Okay,
and second of all, if we're going to talk about dildos, if we're going to talk about sucking, that dude actively still does that. There's so many. He just dropped a music video of upside down crosses, promoting Antichrist with dildos thrown at each other's face, promoting drugs, promoting all the degeneracy. It's not an old clip, bro. He just dropped a music video last week with the Antichrist in the background, promoting Satanism. This is just disgusting. And I think that we both know that the youth needs a more positive message right now. Both of us are not perfect. Both of us have troubled past, but we should look at the future. I don't know why everybody, all these soy boys, continue to talk about my past and not talk about the present. I've had people come on Omegle and say that, yo, you and Adin, SNEAKO and Adin helped me start working out. I've been doing push-ups every single day. Yeah, bro. I've had people come up to me and be like, yo, bro, you started helping me like change the whole trajectory of my life. I'm going to the gym every day. 2023 is my year. People are motivated right now. And all these same people, the same people that talk shit about you, talk shit about me because they want us to stay to our degenerate path. You never got canceled when you were being gay. When you were sucking cocks and dildos, nobody had a problem. As soon as you start doing push-ups, talking about how Tate should be freed, talking about how there's only two genders, talking about following God, not being degenerate, now everybody wants to cancel you.
I think, I was sending a text. Everything you're saying is true. It is. At the end of the day, like, it's kind of funny, with everything you just said, it's actually true. I stated a scientific fact about two genders, and I just get fucking canceled for it. It's crazy. Okay, cool. Listen, bro. I want to ask you a question. Why were you?
He's not going to come on and debate, by the way. The whole chat should. He doesn't want to fight. I understand. He's shorter. He doesn't leave his room. He games all day. He promotes degeneracy.
Well, hold on, SNEAKO.
But he won't debate. He won't debate. If he doesn't want to fight, at least he can debate. I don't know where he is.
He does look. He looks pretty strong. I looked at his picture. He looks kind of tough. It would be a good boxing match. It would be a good match. I think it would be a great match.
In the video that you said he owned me, and he also said that I would beat him up. So he's not going to do it. We both know it.
Whatever. That shit. I don't really give a about that shit. All right. Either way, it was just funny. With the magazines, you know, he pulled out the actual, like, a real big gun. It was kind of funny. All right, listen, bro. So why were you and him even beefing in the first place? What happened? Please tell me.
Okay, you want to know why? I'll explain it, and I would prefer to just go talk to him because this back and forth, this drama stuff, you know, all the Twitter pages are going to clip this up and all the, you know what I'm saying, the Dexerto, Jake Sucky, these people are going to clip it up. But the reason we started beefing was because I first heard about Fresh and Fit from a hit piece of his video, from one of his videos.
Chad,
he lies.
Or no?
All he does is lie. He lied when Tate got locked up. He said that Greta Thunberg doxed him for the pizza box. That's not true. How stupid do you have to be? The guy's 30 plus, and he really believes that they don't check your passport when you enter an airport. He doesn't think that two of the most high-profile people in the world, Andrew and Tristan Tate, would have been tracked entering Romania. He legitimately got on camera and said, Greta Thunberg doxed him because the pizza box. All these soy boy channels, the same ones that are making hit pieces on me and you right now, they all lied and believed in this stupid.
Real quick to cut you off, so people don't know what is the definition of a soy boy? What is that?
A soy boy is a pasty person who doesn't want to change. These internet gangsters who believe in nothing, they stand for nothing. Right now, the reason I respect you is you have something that you stand for. Soy boys before the internet, they had no voice. It used to be the traditional alpha male. I'm not an alpha male. You're not an alpha male. I know they both call us that now to try to discredit us, but it used to be alpha males led the world. Now, since the internet, Mark Zuckerberg took over, and now people who nerds, who never had any power, control the world because they control social media. So now these people have a voice that would have never had any say beforehand. That's a soy boy. So and they make this face. They look like monkeys screaming.
Yo!
Screenshot that, please.
All right, listen, wait, okay, so... You know, it's funny you say that. I think Andrew's the first one to call me a soy boy. I don't know. Did he? No, he just said he liked soy fucking coffee and shit. But I get what you're saying. It's basically someone said a cuck male or some shit like that.
Low testosterone. Yeah, that.
Okay, gotcha. Well, you're not wrong about all that shit. All right, well, let's see. Someone said address the pedophile allegations.
And that's why I want to debate about him. Like, that's why I want to come on here. I don't want to do this insult back and forth. So he really doesn't like the fact that I supported the movie Cuties. When Cuties is actually a movie about Islamic faith. It's about how Western degeneracy can corrupt people and why TikTok is bad for you. Nobody who hates that movie actually saw it. It's about a Western African family that went to France, which is westernized, a bunch of TikTok garbage, and they get infiltrated by this nonsense and the girl starts dancing and stuff like that. It's gross. The movie is supposed to be gross. And then at the end, she starts to find her family. She puts on a hijab. She starts covering herself and she finds God and she finds an Islamic religion. That was my point. That's why I like the movie. But all these soy boys, they saw, oh, this is bad without watching it. They have all the same copy and paste opinions. These commentary channels don't stand for anything. They just say exactly what Twitter says because they don't feel like doing any research.
Okay.
And also, if you say address the pedophile allegations, Adin, who looks more like a pedophile? Who would you rather not bring around your children? That dude with the beard and the fentanyl hair looking like he sleeps under a bridge, or me? Who looks like a pedophile? Does anyone, this is why this allegation is kind of stupid. Does anyone actually think I'm a pedophile? Does anyone think that? Take one look at this dude, it's like, bro, yeah, I would not. People who game all day, these Minecraft YouTubers, girls. It's Sky does Minecraft, these dudes gaming all day. That's always who it is. That's why he's so hard on that, probably because he has some weird stuff in his hard drive. Just saying.
I will agree with you on that. I like that take. I think all these guys who are, oh man, yo, I don't say what I want to say, that are basically silenced and shit, like literally, like they're so afraid to speak against the agenda. I will agree with you on that. These guys definitely do some really weird shit. Like these guys over at Twitch, for example, these fucking streamers who are pitch perfect, right? And they just literally, like, no matter what, like dick suck Twitch no matter what, even though there's literal corruption going on in the world and on Twitch itself, and they don't say anything. They're obviously hiding shit behind closed doors. They're doing weird shit. I don't care. They are. You know, you hear about it all the fucking time.
It's always a projection. They have weird things. They have skeletons in their closet, so they need to blame other people for what's going on so that they feel better. It's always like that. The person who's accusing the most, the person who's calling Tate a sex trafficker, has always a weird past, has some weird stuff going on because they don't understand the real world. The internet has corrupted a lot of minds.
You know what's crazy? Sneako, it's crazy. On the internet, everyone says that Tate's a sex trafficker or rape.
Trending for 4 or 5 days for all these haters. I've never seen them in real life. It's always positive. People shaking my hand like, thank you for what you're saying. I'm glad for what you're doing. You really have inspired me. But look, that's a great analogy you made. Epstein, when it comes out that he's a sex trafficker, you know how many people come out and say, actually, yeah, Epstein was creepy. Epstein sniffed my chair. Epstein touched my... Epstein was 100% a sex trafficker. So many people come out and say that. Weinstein, same thing. So many people say, yeah, there's this weird stuff. There's rumors about it. Tate, no, not one person close to him has ever accused him of something bad. Not one person has anything negative to say. They all say positive things. And right now, he's still locked up, and none of these streamers care about that. It's a human rights violation, and he should be freed soon.
He needs to be freed. So what I'm trying to say is that, Chad, you guys could agree with me. The people that are actually on some real life shit, whether you guys, what are you drinking?
Sparkling water.
Okay, so look, you guys could all agree. Say facts to the chat or cap. I want to just know, do you guys want to talk about when I talk about the people with the extra pronouns and shit in their bio on Twitter who say all these things and you'll never catch them in person. You just won't. I don't think they're real. I think they're literally bots. Like I'm genuinely convinced they're not real people. And you know, it's crazy, you know, and I think it's wrong for people to say, oh, for example, Adin, you have such a big name or you hold power on this youth shit, but these people hold power on youth too, and they promote their own weird agendas. It's just so hypocritical and controversial with certain topics that all these people think that everyone's pitch perfect and shit, you know? It's crazy.
Well, that's why pronouns were designed. Wokeness and all this cancel culture, these people who feel like they're better, people who believe in a million genders, they have designed that to bring people down, to push therapy, to push degeneracy, to tell you that jerking off is good. They want you to be sad. They want you to be
SNEAKO, do you remember when I said stop watching porn and do push-ups and Hassan said, wow, Adin's really going full right? How is that going full right? I'm telling you guys to stop watching and do push-ups. How does that make me a rightist? How does that make me a rightist? How?
Because they have made self-improvement a right-wing idea. Leftists are so far controlled, so far woke with all their genders, Antichrist, the Satanist beliefs, bringing people down, this weird... Bro, now there's pride flags in schools. Now they're in front of kids. The drag queens are teaching your children the alphabet. That now off is part of their ideology.
What's a drag queen? What is that?
A drag queen is it looks like Lasanabe when he wears a dress for fun. It's that.
I honestly don't know what the fuck that is. What's a drag queen?
Don't look it up. It's just it's one of the LG HDTV things. Now you're gonna look it up. It's like James Charles.
All right. Anyways,
it's like X.
I get you. Look, so SNEAKO, I'm not homophobic or transphobic, and I love everyone, and I have a great fucking space in my heart for people who want to be themselves and express themselves. I love that. I'm all for that. But one thing about me, and I want to know your belief on this. I don't fuck with how cartoons and Marvel movies are starting to push certain agendas. I think it's really wrong for a kid who has no idea basically what to think. They're so young, they're super young, and they're getting just shown these weird, not weird, but just things you should be shown at this certain age. What are your thoughts on that? And if you understand what
every single movie, I'm glad that you see that, because every single movie now, if you watch Netflix, if you watch any show, if you watch any Marvel movie, it's always female empowerment and the man looking like a dumb idiot. You're not supposed to be empowered as a man anymore. They want us to be weak, because if you control the men, then you let the women run the world. And then we're both unhappy because women don't want to lead, men want to lead. It's all programming. Every movie has some sort of propaganda now. Every single movie that's released, there's no more James Bond, there's no more Jason Bourne, there's no more male superheroes. They've destroyed that and they've empowered women. It's part of the programming.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
So disagree with you. You've agreed with everying so far. I
know. I don't like when people say Adin is turning into SNEAKO. I'm starting to just wake up.
That's
all it is. And I'm not saying everything you do and say is 100%. Like, for example, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm sorry if this is a sensitive point. I would never, I don't want to have her have, if I have a significant other, I would never want her to like basically be fucked in front of me. I'm sorry if that's pushing, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
I don't want to have that either. I don't want that. I think that people should see that, and that happened 3 years ago. Now, I know it's a little bit haram, but I have multiple girlfriends. I know that's not exactly fully Islamic, but you know, you have to operate in the world like that. That was my past. I talked about it on the podcast because I didn't like it. I said on that podcast that it was scarring, but look, no guy wants to have a girl who's on OnlyFans. No guy wants to get married to a girl that does. Lasanabi dated a and saw her get on camera. Look, bro, we don't want to.
Hassan dated a porn star? I didn't know that.
He did. Guy calls me a cuck all day, and he was watching his girl get on camera by multiple guys and getting paid for it. So I find it a little bit of. And look, Adin, I don't promote that. I said on that podcast, I hated doing it. People should look at that. Of course, I'm getting made fun of for it, and that's probably good. People should see that and not ever act on that. Use that as an example.
One thing I will say is this. Okay, this is what I disagree with you on, but I think if it's for your religion, I'm gonna be as respectful as I can. I believe in it's one and one. I believe in one significant other. I don't believe in multiple wives. I don't believe in multiple women. But it depends, I guess. I think it depends how you treat them, and I think it depends like how your culture is. But I believe in one-on-one. I don't know. That's how I am.
Well, alhamdulillah. I think that if you're able to provide for more than one woman and you could take care of them equally, then you should be able to have multiple wives. But you have to treat them equally.
I got into this debate with Andrew before, and it was when I went to meet him in person. He was telling me basically like I should have never broken up with my ex. I should have basically kept her on like kind of like a relationship where I still basically had her and I gave her affection from here and time and here and there and let her on basically. I didn't really agree with that. I genuinely believe that when it's time is over with and I lose feelings for someone or I don't really love them anymore, I fall out of love or etc. I think you shouldn't really lead them on anymore. I think that's when you kind of should just be like, hey, like, you know, I love you and it's always gonna be love, but I think it's time for, you know, us to go our separate ways, and I think that you should leave it at that, and that's how I really, really believe that people should.
Sure, that can work for some people, but the counter to that is how much of that do you think is attributed to your testosterone levels? I think at a certain point that if you have enough energy and you have enough time and you have enough resources to care for more than one woman, there's no problem with that. If you're at a point where you just want to be monogamous, that's fine, but I don't understand what that has to do with breaking up with your girl.
I'm just saying, I think, okay, I get what you're saying. I do. Wait, what did you mean by testosterone level? I have a pretty good level. Actually, it's mid. My testosterone level, I think, is like 700 something. Is that good?
That's good. That's above average. So yeah, why did you keep her? I don't understand why you let her go.
But you still talking about her. Listen, man. At the end of the day, man, I care a lot about my significant other's heart and their general health and mental health and being. You know, and I would never want to put them in an uncomfortable iceberg and basically scatter them away from my ceramic lifestyle. And you know, I would need to just separate that stuff and basically, you know, unmotionize it, because at the end of the day, bro, yeah, we didn't work out, and I didn't want to lead it on, you know, and that's just what it is, you know.
You sure you're not still a little bit in love?
Always gonna be love for that person, but no, I'm not at all. No.
All right, but go. I mean, we disagree, but I think there's still something there. But I mean,
wait, do you like Destiny or no?
Yeah, I think he's a good guy. He's I know we probably have the same opinion about him. We disagree about pretty much everything. Destiny has soy boy beliefs, but I like the fact that he can actually engage in a debate.
I don't like how he calls Andrew. So I don't like that at all.
He's lying about that. It's cope because Andrew and Tristan, they go against literally everything he believes in. So he needs. These people don't care about taping Africa. They just hate Andrew. They just need Andrew to be locked up. It has nothing to do with him being an evil person. They don't even care about any of the victims. They're just glad that the fact that Andrew is locked up so that their entire belief system can't be debunked by one guy now.
Gotcha.
So he's not coming. He's not going to come on debate. Did he reply to you?
Destiny will come on. He said he wants to talk to us. But yeah, nah, man. I don't think I'm gonna get more critical. I don't think he's gonna be opening to do that, bro. He didn't reply to me when I hit him.
He's ducking, man. He's ducking, bro. I mean, if you duck a fight, that's one thing. Ducking a debate after making a video. When I'm banned on YouTube, like people are saying, "Oh, he owned you. He owned you."
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, SNEAKO. He owns you. Just take your L. Listen, not in a debate. SNEAKO, he owns you. Listen, just listen. He brought out a whole gun, bro.
Then why is he not here? Why is he not here?
Maybe he just doesn't want to give it attention. Maybe I don't know. Listen, it's his own thing. Bro, Moist Critical brought out an AK-47, bro, with like 6-round mag, clip, extended mag, with camos and fucking whatever, bro. Like, come on, bro. He did, and he said mags, dumbass. It was just funny. I don't know. I laughed.
Mags, clips, and mags. Well, actually, it's a mag. That's what. Let's go and talk about cuties. Let's talk about what you stand for. What I wanted to go and talk to him about is what exactly do you stand for? Adin, maybe you can answer this question too, because I've been watching a lot of these people. KSI has been talking shit about me. L3, all these people that I watched like back in the day before I was even a YouTuber are now talking shit about me. But if there's one simple question that they can never answer.
I like KSI. Wait, go ahead. I like him a lot. He's cool.
Fine. What do they stand for?
They just do their content.
Moist Critical, but right. This is the point. Nowadays, it's getting harder and harder for men to succeed. The gap is getting bigger. There's more programming than ever. More people are believing in garbage. So you cannot invest time. Listen, you cannot invest time watching people who do not stand for anything. The reason I like you is because you have a direction for the future now. Your audience is going to grow and evolve with you, just like my audience is going to grow and evolve with me. I've made mistakes, and now I'm going to become the best person I can be. I'm traveling the world. I'm training. I am trying to become the best person. I'm doing push-ups every single day. I'm telling my audience how to make money. I'm telling them to follow God. They don't talk about that, but these people that hate on me and you, what do they stand for? Nothing. They have no point of view. They have no political agenda. They have no view of the world. They do not add any value. They spit drama and they talk about reaction videos and they say clip instead of mag. And then people go, he owned you.
He did own you.
Exactly. What do you add to your audience?
I'm not saying that maybe he doesn't have to preach the shit that you preach to your audience, or I have to preach whatever. That's up to, hold on, but that's for him to decide. You understand? Like, listen, just because you have a platform doesn't mean you have to preach certain shit. It's just you have to accept that, bro. Like you have to accept that. Like if KSI wants to make content where people can get away from it and like as a fix and like people can laugh at KSI, let KSI go do that. Not everyone's gonna be like you, or like I'll say some shit. Like you gotta just respect that. But what I will say is this: what I meant by that Moist Critical owning you, it was in that clip. He fucking owned you, bro. Listen, it was a funny clip, bro.
My point is, it's not about them. Of course, they can decide to do that. They can decide to get, hold up, and never get canceled. I'm canceled off of most platforms. I got my Twitter back. Thank you to Elon. But the audience should decide, why am I investing time watching garbage that adds no value to my life? My life is difficult.
SNEAKO.
They try to keep me depressed.
SNEAKO.
They are trying to program these movies. Wait, listen. So why would I listen to a content creator that doesn't add any value? Why would I listen to a content creator that believes in garbage like Greta Thunberg doxed the pizza box, and that's why Andrew Tate's locked up? Why should I give credibility to these people? And this is the reason that I brought up Moist Critical's girlfriend in the first place. She's a 2. All respect. If you want to be monogamous, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not trying to say that, look, that's the life he wants to live. Fresh, for example, he started roasting Fresh and Fit, saying Fresh is a virgin. Fresh is known in Miami for being a playboy. Fresh is really like that. And he doesn't understand that. So the first video I saw of Fresh and Fit was Moist Critical saying, "Oh, he's a virgin. Oh, he's a virgin." You don't understand real life.
Okay, I learned something. Let me just tell you one thing. Let me just say one thing. Here's what I learned. Whenever I was going back over the H3, I once a year ago I said something about his wife. I feel like when you go at someone's significant other, it's low. Who knows why he's with that person? He's attracted to that person. Let him be with that person. You understand? Hold on, let me finish. So I feel like when you go at someone's significant other, it can be extremely low. And I feel like that's the wrong message you're putting out there for your people, because they're like, oh fuck, that means that we should attack his significant other, bro.
Here you go.
SNEAKO, I'm just saying, keep it between you and him, don't include his significant other. You understand?
I agree with you. I am talking about his sex life because he repeatedly talks about mine. You're going to go and obsess over my past and what I did in the past. Okay, let's talk about your present. You're still monogamous with the 2. The first time I heard about Fresh and Fit was him calling him a virgin, talking about Fresh's life. If you want to invest time and criticize people for their life, then we should analyze yours too. Why should I listen to you if you're with an unattractive girl that you're monogamous to? I don't want to listen to that. He talks about it first. These soy boys, we never go at them first. They always criticize us, and then when I fire back with the same thing, it's like, well, don't talk about it. All right, then stop talking about my personal life. Let me grow. Let's look at the present.
I get what you're saying. I actually see your argument there. I see it. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could see you both talk. I really want to see like both sides. You know,
well, he's ducking. You're saying they owe me, but he's ducking right now. We can admit that.
I think part of the reason it could be also that I'm banned on Twitch and you're banned on Twitch. So he's streaming on Twitch. If he were to stream our stream or my stream, he'd get banned. So I think that might be a reason why.
Stream on rumble.com/SNEAKO. I'm not streaming right now. I'm talking on Kick, a gambling platform.
Yes, not just a gambling platform, okay? Kick is blowing Rumble out the water. Sorry, it is.
No, it's not. No,
yes.
It's not.
Hey, we just signed 3 big people. Huge. And guess what, SNEAKO? We'll get you next, bro. We'll get you next, okay? You come over here. Listen.
Dan's gonna come over
no,
to
he's
Rumble
not. No, he's not. Listen, we'll get you over here. We'll get Tate over here. We'll get everyone over here. Listen, point is this. That shit. Point is Twitch. Okay, anyways, listen, real shit. I respect what Rumble's doing. You gotta respect Kingston. Cool, whatever. Listen, I want to add Destiny here because I really want to. I really want to see, you know, this. I want to see some disagreements and I want to see some.
He's gonna represent the soy mentality. He's gonna step in for Moist because Moist Ward doesn't want to come in.
No, I want. Have you ever met Trainwrecks?
Briefly one time in a Destiny. He seems like a cool guy.
I love Train. He's honestly one of the best people. I swear to God, he is. Yo, yeah, thanks for the sub. But yeah. All right, let me see if I can get Destiny here. What said it? It's like I said, bro. The thing is, I have no problem with you, and I don't. Hold on, get Destiny here. Chad, is this gonna hit? Yes or no? Oh God, Train's the best. I swear to God, he is. Train is actually the GOAT. Hey, Destiny.
Oh my God, the circle jerk in here. Your guys' room must be up to your knees and cum right now. How you doing?
I find it ironic that Destiny always says that when you are actually openly bisexual and like penis. It seems weird to use the homophobic insults when you actually. Don't disrespect.
Wait, can we actually talk about that? Why do Destiny? Why do people insult me? No, real shit. They call me homophobic. No, Destiny. In general, your group, your people, like you know, like the blue hair, blue fingernails, like the he, him, or whatever on Twitter, the they, them. You guys always will basically call me homophobic, but you guys will insult me for being gay with Andrew. It makes no sense to me. Why is it so? No, I want to understand. Yeah, SNEAKO, like you know what I'm saying? Chad, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all always do that. Why?
Because it's not about an ideology. It's about bringing down the essence of masculinity. They don't actually believe in this stuff. They just think they're taught and brainwashed to think that alpha male, toxic masculinity is a bad thing.
Do you guys ever take a step back and act like humans? What kind of answer is that?
Destiny, address the pedophile allegations. Address the allegations.
Yeah.
You. Oh no, I'm kidding.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Is crazy, Destiny. For a lot of the clips that are coming out being that disrespectful towards Muhammad is a wild thing to be talking about incessantly on Twitter.
SNEAKO, can you give me one verse from the Quran you like?
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead.
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. Don't talk
Because I'm in a because you know.
SNEAKO.
Let me answer. Wait, let me answer.
Yo, is he fake? Yo.
Can I answer? Aiden's question from earlier. He said, "Why do people make fun of you for being gay?" Obviously, people just try to hit people where it hurts. That's all people go for. So if people think you're homophobic, they're gonna make gay jokes at you. It's
Okay.
It's not about like tearing down masculinity and using the Matrix to destroy all of it. It's just a simple thing. That's usually what people do. If they're insecure about something, they'll make fun of you for it.
Fair enough. Now look, Destiny. I'm not 100% saying you're a pedophile, by the way. I want to make that clear. But there are some clips where I saw and I was like, all right, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Basically, you said a clip, that, quote me if I'm wrong or quote me if I'm not wrong. I don't really know how that expression works, you know what I mean? Listen, You basically said something where like, you said if a man watches child, he is less likely to be a child, some shit like that. First of all, that shouldn't even be, Why did you even, can you explain?
Yeah, if you really want to go down that road, there was a clip from a debate where a guy asked me, an actual called Amosi, who's arrested, by the way, I think now for either a minor or trying to her. He asked me, is there ever a case where child be okay? And I said, I don't know. I guess maybe if you watch it instead of a kid, it might be okay. That was the only thing. I don't even know if that's true, though. I don't know if watching child porn makes you less like children. I don't know if there's research on that.
What did you say in that clip, though?
I don't know. Go fucking find it. This debate's like 8 years old.
Oh, that was years ago?
What about you said that somebody doesn't count, a child doesn't count as pedophilia?
No, geez, you guys always clip from these big conversations. There is a crime stat where when it comes to people that abuse underage children, everybody thinks these people are pedophiles, which isn't necessarily true. What happens is people abuse people.
What? If you touch a kid, you're a pedophile. That's it.
Yeah.
What speed do you need to bring up to go and justify a kid? That's pedophilia. What?
I don't know where you got justifying a kid. Children is wrong. So what I was going to say is that a lot of the people that abuse children are people that are just in positions of power over them. So like babysitters, teachers, priests. These are people that I think the Australian crime stats show that like 10% of them have a history of like pedophilic tendencies, but the other 90% are just in a position of power over the kid and they end up them. But it's not like only pedophiles are kids. But it's important to keep in mind because it's not like only pedophiles can abuse children. You might get babysitters, teachers, clergymen, or whatever other weird people that'll just do it because they're in that position and they take advantage of it. That was
Stuff. Molest a kid, you're not a pedophile?
It depends on the age. I don't know.
Definitely.
True.
Wait, they're saying it's cringe if we do this.
No way, really?
Yeah.
3 bros on a fucking webcam after screaming at each other and jerking each other off for 30 minutes, doing push-ups and grunting in front of each other is gay? No shot.
Wait, what do you think about porn?
Porn is awesome. Just don't abuse it. Don't use it too much.
Yeah, I see. I can't. They're saying cringe and shit. I don't know.
Bro, you suck, man. Let's talk about pedophiles more.
Yo, get your dick out of the camera, bro. Actually, we could bring it back in. No, I'm kidding. Wait, okay, so look, Destiny.
Yeah, what's up?
How old are you again?
34.
All right. Well, as a 34-year-old with blue hair, how do you roam the earth? You know, knowing that there are people that are full leftists that are promoting a very wrong agenda and it's corrupacy because it's a bad corrupacy agenda.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to buy into that framework, right? That the left is promoting a bad agenda and whatever weird shit's going on here is a good agenda. You understand I'm not going to agree with that, right?
Okay, then why do you think that the left cannot engage in a debate? Why do you think that I should be debating Moist Critical right now and you're the only blue hair that will engage in these conversations?
Wait, why is anybody question marks?
People have the power. They don't want to argue with other people. When conservatives were in power, they didn't want to argue with people on the left. While the left is in power, they don't want to argue with people on the right. It's just the way of the world. Nobody likes to sacrifice their position, right?
I mean, you talk a lot about virtue signaling, but these people, instead of having an argument, they always go to you're transphobic, you're homophobic, you're racist, you're misogynist, you're a sexist.
You're a pedophile, like you just did for like 10 minutes. You guys are all the same. You realize that, right?
Okay, Destiny, you just said it. You just said something like if I'm 27 years old, something about a 16-year-old, bro. Say what you said again.
You guys are two sides of the same coin.
Say it again. Say it again. Say what you said about the pedophile shit, bro. You said something about a 20-some-year-old and a 16-year-old. You said some shit like that, bro.
I asked you if it was wrong because I was curious how you felt about the Tates DMing 15, 16-year-olds to get them on their site. Oh, you don't have a strong opinion on it anymore?
Bro.
Come on, dude.
Bro, I can't, bro.
Didn't Tristan brag about 15-year-olds and taking their virginity? I mean, come on. And he knew she was 15. He said 15. Like,
dude, that's such a crazy thing to say, bro.
It's even crazy to do, bro.
Trafficking to Tristan DM'd the girl one time. You go and say that he's trafficking women, he's stealing them from countries, he's stealing their passports, and then all of that gets debunked. The WhatsApp messages come out and show that these women wanted to go.
Nothing is getting debunked. What are you talking about?
All these victims have been exposed. All the victims that said that they were
true. Nobody's been exposed. You're just making shit up.
All the victims who said that they were trapped in the house, there's CCTV footage of them walking in and out of the house, getting Uber Eats, going shopping, walking the dogs.
Do you see how you do this thing where when you realize you don't have an argument, you just keep like vomiting out a million points? Every single thing you're saying has been proven to be not true. The CCTV footage.
Hold on, chat.
And that they're going to go and fake crocodile tears and sell this story to Netflix and Hulu.
The WhatsApp messages that had the fake crocodile tears were part of messages that were cut from a larger group of messages that showed the girls were going to make up a lie so they could escape the Tates. And it was one girl that wanted to bring another girl out as well. But she thought that if she faked cry to them, she'd be able to escape the compound. Those whole messages got leaked, not the 2 pages that you saw, but there's like a whole like 4 or 5 page thing of it. None of this has been debunked. All of this is fake that you're talking about.
Wait, can I ask you a question? There's this graph you have, and it's called Goldilocks Zone.
This is literally a Photoshop picture. You really believe this picture is real?
Ethical behavior, ethical CP, and child porn. Oh, that's fake?
This is not a real picture. This is a Photoshop
Okay,
picture.
I just asked you about it. I didn't assume. I was asking you a question. All right. Well, look, there's a lot of clips with you defending CP, you know, and pedophilia.
There's not a single clip ever with me defending child porn. I've been streaming for 12 years. You think if I was into child porn,
Damn, 12 years? Jesus.
Yeah, I probably would have been exposed by now.
Jesus, 12 years?
Hey, bro. Do you still see yourself doing this in 12 years, Adin?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Hopefully, I don't know. Shit, Eddie. Yeah, I don't know. Shit, Eddie, you gonna keep, you know what I mean? I don't know. Listen, my point is this, though. Destiny, there's nothing wrong with him streaming. For 12 years, good for him. Destiny, this is my thing. Have you evolved and matured in these 12 years? What were you like 12 years ago, if you don't mind me asking? Like, were you, you know, what was your, do you have the same beliefs, different beliefs? What was it like 12 years ago for you?
12 years ago, I was probably like you guys. Mad against the system, thinking the.
So then, and then, so what brainwashed you? Did you get touched by somebody?
You know, you get a little bit older, you see the way of the world, you learn things. You know, when you don't know how anything works, everything's a conspiracy. So
let me ask you a question.
You realize things work for a particular reason. You're like, oh, okay, makes sense.
Let me ask you a question.
Experience while gaming for 10 hours every single day. This is his common argument, is saying that we don't know anything because we're on social media. He'll lowbrow us and say like, oh, like your early 20s, stuff like that. When this dude games for 10 hours a day, what do you know about the real world? It's like 12 years ago, you were still streaming and you were going to esports events. Are you this enlightened guy because you dyed your hair blue and you're still doing the same thing? What makes you have more real world experience?
Because I talk to a lot of people, I've been through a lot of things, I've had a lot of experiences.
12 years and haven't really changed your stances on anything. You talked about 8 years ago how you were defending people who watch child. You still stand by that. Doesn't sound like you evolved that much.
SNEAKO, you're literally the male version of the Miami boat girl who's riding off of other people's wealth to take pictures for your Instagram. I don't know how you're telling me that I don't have any life experience. If you want to challenge me on any particular topic, if you want to say, I don't think you understand this, then that's fine. Then we could talk about it. We could chop shop on anything. I've had a lot of business experience. I've had a lot of interpersonal experience. I've had a lot of experience hopping different platforms. I've traveled all over the world. I've talked to a lot of people. I've a lot of girls. I've had, like, if you want to talk about a particular thing, we could chop shop on anything. But to say, like, oh, you don't have any experience because you stream video games, like, bro, come on.
That's what you say. You always say that to me and Adin, that we don't know anything. It seems like we're doing this.
You do say that. I think I know a lot. I know a lot. SNEAKO, I know a lot. Destiny, I know a lot. Destiny, how many genders are there?
There's 2 genders, buddy.
Thank you.
Really? He's trolling because you have a lot of she/they friends.
Wait, I was gonna.
She and they doesn't mean there's more than 2 genders.
Yo, SNEAKO. Well, look, this is why I ask. I asked you. I just want to know, man. Where's your head at? I told you you have a kid, right?
Yep.
Let me ask you a question, and this can kind of get personal. I'm not gonna let it get personal. You don't have to answer it.
Personal as you want, go for it.
How old is your kid?
11 years old.
So if your 11-year-old child is being exposed to certain TV and movies which are promoting an agenda, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about, you know, that? How do you feel about, you know, them watching commercials, TV shows, movies, and
the only thing you can do as a parent in today's age, it's different for you guys. When I was a kid, you could keep your kids away from that shit, but today you can't. It's on their iPads, it's on their phones, it's on their computers, it's on TV. If you lock everything down your house, they're going to learn about it from their friends at school. The best thing you can do is talk to your kid enough so that if they see something that's weird or strange that they don't understand, that they'll come to you and talk to you about it. But if you don't, I mean, you can try to shield them all you want, but they're just going to get it from their friends at school basically next.
Yeah, I'm not letting my kid use TikTok. Hell no. My kid's not going on TikTok, not going on Instagram.
Isn't TikTok getting banned in this year?
We'll see, maybe.
They're trying to in the US, but we'll see.
Oh, Destiny, what do you think about how Kanye predicted about how he didn't want North having a TikTok because it was basically was going to happen. He called it with the Ice Spice shit. What do you think about that? Like the whole situation with North and the Ice Spice TikTok with Kim. What do you think about that?
I have no fucking idea what happened with North and Ice Spice and Kim and. I don't know why. What happened?
It's disgusting. Ye was right. Ye said that he doesn't want his daughter on TikTok. And right now she's dancing to these songs by Ice Spice, stuff like that. I mean, Ice Spice is basically kind of like a female stripper artist for the most part. If you look at her album covers, it's her like touching her stuff like that. I don't think kids should be dancing to that music. I don't think they should be showing themselves on TikTok. It's pretty disgusting. And I think they should be protected from that.
Not to sound like weird. I don't know if you guys are already hitting like the boomer phase of your life. Like, obviously, we shouldn't be over sexualizing kids on social media, but like, you know, they do that shit like in Hurley High School, right? Did you guys not have high school dances where you've got like the dean running around trying to keep the kids from like, you know, grabbing each other when they're dancing and shit? Like even early freshman high school, right?
Better that it happens in a gymnasium where somebody has to control it than not being able to police it and millions of people are seeing it on an app and they can do whatever they want with those. That's completely different. One is in a controlled
what's a
room,
boomer?
one is for the whole world.
I don't think it happens. Like I said, I don't think it should be on social media. I think it's a little bit messed up. But like, kids have always been doing this shit. Like there was Woodstock, there was the '60s. Like children have always been around. I don't know why. Like some people hit. You guys turn like 23. You guys turn like 23 years old. And you're like, what? 14-year-old? Shit.
What the fuck? All right, listen. This is the thing I want to say, man. You know, at the end of the day, we are people. We are all human beings. You know what I'm saying? And Destiny, you know, even though you seem a little bit cuckoo, I still love you, man. It's all love, you know? There's obviously things that you say that just don't make sense. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? SNEAKO, what do you, SNEAKO, what else you got?
I got to get going, actually. I'm in Bangkok. I didn't sleep much. But yeah, Destiny, I'll see you back in Miami, man.
Yeah,
and Adin, thanks for having me on.
Are you guys? No. Let me ask you a question though. No. Let me ask you a question though. Are you guys friends at all or no? You guys are friends?
I consider him a friend. Destiny doesn't seem to. If Destiny got falsely accused,
I consider you a friend. What the fuck?
I would defend Destiny if he got accused of trafficking because I don't think he is a human trafficker. Destiny would not do the same for me.
Why did somebody say Destiny's wife wants to Nick Fuentes?
Because apparently my wife, everybody, I guess that's the talk of the online world.
No, wait, really? Your wife Nick Fuentes?
No, he's a virgin. He's not a degenerate.
Well, by virgin we mean gay, but close enough.
Come on, man. See, look at that. Look at an actual gay person using gay as an insult. It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it.
I'm only half gay, okay? So let's be fair now.
Oh, you're bi?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Nice to meet you. Well, not nice to meet you, but nice to know. Look, man, it's been great, man. It's been great, you know.
Yep.
I just want to say, at the end of the day, man, you are a human being. I'm a human being. You know, I told you, bro. Even though you're a little bit fucked up in the brain, it's okay.
Listen, I agree. You know what? And listen, even though you're Jewish, I think you're human too. Okay.
What the? Oh hell no, dude! See, stop this Jewish hate, bro. It is so corny, bro.
That's it. Your job?